Hey guys, what's going on? You're like, hey, where's all the camping videos? Thought you were gonna go camping. Maybe not. So a wise man once told me to never make YouTube videos when you're pissed off. Well, that guy never did make it on YouTube. I'm just sitting there saying, because this is content. All right, so I'm not sure how wise he is. So, it's like, well, Ike, why are you camping? Why are you so pissed? And I'm kind of pissed at the situation. And I'll tell you what that situation is. So, I'm sitting here right by my camper. Let me switch this thing around. There we go. There is a little motor for the slide. Kind of tell there's some wires in there. There's wires. And that motor is right up in there. Okay. All right. You say, well, why are you showing me wires to a motor for a slide out on a freaking camper? Well, because it don't work no more. That's right. So we had this camping trip planned for this week. And doggone Monday, because we're gonna leave on Tuesday. Monday, I'll say afternoon, we were going to we're going to load it up to the truck. Not hers, that's hers. Onto mine, it's outside the gate because we had the repairman just leave. So we went to go slide it in, and one motor didn't work. That's right, one motor did not work. And this is the type that, by the way, say hi to old Yeller. It's running. Got new tires on it. There's some little fencing stuff for the dogs, but when we do go camping. But we came in here and this side worked. The motor on this side worked, but this side didn't. And that's kind of frustrating. Let me sit down and talk to you for a second, okay? This is the first time I think I've taken y'all in this camper, because I'm telling you the reason why. Kind of hacks me off a little bit. Because again, Monday we find this out. So Monday, it was after 5 o'clock. I called a mobile service guy that was in, kind of close to the house. I called and he was cussing and everything like that. Really unprofessional. Like, I guess he thought he was cool to cuss to your customers. He wasn't cussing at me, but he was cussing, right? Like, that's not how you really do business in my because you don't know who's calling, right? You don't know if this is like some preacher man or some well-respected guy. I'm not that I'm well-respected, or maybe you have it on speakerphone like I usually do. And maybe a lady in the room or kids. Some people don't have much sense to, they say, oh, I cuss around my wife all the time or whatever. But hey, we're in Texas, and typically we have a standard, right? Like, you kind of feel a situation out, and if a lady cusses and all that, it's one thing, but I ain't gonna go into that. I just thought it was really unprofessional. So I went on Google, and I went on Google read the reviews first, and they seem like good positive reviews. Now I found this one says, oh, he showed up at my house drunk. So my thinking is he's usually pretty professional because his reviews were pretty good. He was probably drinking. Well, in that case, if you've been drinking, if you're drunk, don't answer the phone. Hey, you're off. But who does that on a Monday anyway? I don't know, but anyway, so I was frustrated with that. So the next morning, I was contemplating on driving this thing to a shop. But I really didn't want to do that with the slide out. I just really felt like it was going to damage the slide and make it a much worse situation. So that's the reason why. And this does not, some of you guys, well, doesn't this have a crank? This one doesn't. It does not have a manual crank. Learn my lesson. Next RV I get, the slides will have manual cranks to them. 100%. Or I ain't buying it. So anyway, so I get a hold on a guy on Tuesday morning. By that time, we just canceled our trip and all that kind of stuff. Our camping trip. And I'm still going to Belton this weekend. We're just not taking this. I got a motel room. So I go and call this guy. And he seemed like a nice guy. So I can't come out there until Thursday. So it's like, okay, whatever. So he comes out here on Thursday. Nice guy. I don't have anything mean to say about him. Other than the fact that, you know, on the phone, he asked, do you need it slid in now? Because I can come out there now. I said, no, I don't need it slid in. I need it fixed. I need it fixed. Says, okay, well, I can't fix it until Thursday. So Thursday comes and, well, he comes out here and plugs his little device up to the box and everything, and that doesn't work. And then goes up to the top, back there where I showed you where that wire is at. So, and he plugs the device to sit there and do it. Then says that didn't work. Says, well, your motor's screwed. Your motor's fried. So I'm like, okay, that sucks. And he's like, well, I can't fix it. And the reason why he said he can't fix it is because he says his hands are too big. Why couldn't you say this on the phone? Save me some days. Right? Because I was like, oh man, we're going to get it fixed on Thursday. I'm going to go camping on there in Belton, Texas at our at a ham fest. At least one night. Nope. So he leaves frustrated. I am so frustrated. Because again, he said, oh, my hands are too big, but I'll take your $150. Yeah. So there goes $150. $150 gone because of this. And so I call the shop that I've had stuff done to this, before now, other stuff. And says, I asked, do y'all have like a mobile service? Because I don't feel good about taking this to your shop. She was like, oh, yeah. It doesn't say it on the website like that we have a mobile guy. And I don't say that, but they say it when I called. It says, do y'all have someone mobile? At least you could direct me to somebody who can close this thing. I can take it to the shop. Oh, no, we can replace it, but it'll be on Monday. See, I'm pissed off because all these mobile mechanics, either they're drunk, unprofessional, or they're dumb in a box of rocks. And, but they'll gladly take your money. And so when Tuesday morning, I should just called the RV place, right? I could have had it fixed by this weekend. So kind of hacked off at myself for that. But again, their website said that there was no mention of mobile service. So they're coming on Monday I guess, hopefully to replace this motor. We got some, things we got coming up, like Texas Motor Speedway. We're wanting to go camping. And was that my wife? Nope, that's just the wind. I didn't close the door good. We're wanting to go camping. At Texas, we're going camping there, but we're wanting to go camping before then. Just so kind of, because my wife is really looking forward to going. She's been kind of stuck in the house when I've been going all these places like truck shows and all that kind of stuff. So we went fishing the other day. She was like, oh man, it's so nice to get out of the house. Caught a couple fish, but it's so frustrating, man. I wanted to take you guys. It's perfect weather. And it was like, man, what a great week. We got family lives at Lake Whitney. We used to live at Lake Whitney. I think I lived there 13 years, I think. Something like that. Anyway, so extremely frustrating, but it is what it is. I am going to take the cameras to the Belton Hamfest where I have a table, and we'll do some video work there. I'm contemplating on doing some ham radio stuff on that channel, or on this channel. You know, just putting some content. But yeah, it totally sucks, man. Totally freaking sucks. You know, again, this one doesn't have a manual crank. You know, one side works, the other one doesn't, and you can't just like push it. I wish you can just push it. You just can't really push it. It doesn't really work like that. And so we'll see. This is probably going to be a big job. Probably going to cost a lot of money. But that's what you get when you get a. This is a 2013, so 13-year-old camper. I mean, I didn't expect to get a perfect camper when I bought it, right? But the slide is the most frustrating because you're kind of crippled with this, because it doesn't have a manual crank. Anyway, that's all. That's my rant. Oh, so let's know the story. This is my tip. This is my amateur tip. I wouldn't say it's a pro tip, but it's definitely a tip. An amateur tip, not a pro tip. Do not waste your time with shade tree mobile mechanics when you're dealing with your RV shop stuff. All right, that I suggest you not do. Take it into a shop when you can, and luckily we have one down here pretty close, and they've worked on a few things, and their prices are reasonable. So, frustrating, if I can't say so myself. Anyway, that Bonehead Truckers guy, we gone. See, I can do that with this little gimbal, see? Little gimbal thing, playing. Do you know what I'm doing? Or maybe you don't, maybe you do, I don't know. Who cares? Bye.